There are moments in every human life when the noise of the world suddenly grows quiet. A child gazes into the night sky and wonders where the stars came from. A grieving soul stands beside the bed of a loved one and asks the question that echoes through every generation: what does it all mean? For thousands of years, humanity has searched for answers. Across civilizations, across continents, and across scientific revolutions, one quest has united us all: the search for truth. Long before telescopes and laboratories, human beings looked toward the heavens with wonder. Early Greek philosophers like Plato looked at physical existence and asked whether the world we see is only a shadow of a deeper reality. Socrates took this a step further, challenging people to rigorously examine their own lives and look for the causes behind existence itself. This pursuit was universal. From the ancient empires of Egypt and Ethiopia to the great centers of learning in India and China, humanity pursued the exact same timeless question: why are we here? Perhaps curiosity is not an accident of biology, but the beginning of wisdom, the first moment the universe begins to perceive itself. To understand this, we have to travel backward beyond history, beyond stars, to the very beginning of time itself. Nearly 14 billion years ago, the universe emerged in the Big Bang. Space expanded. Time began. Matter formed. And why are the laws of nature so remarkably ordered that they can be understood by the human mind? Yet deep questions remain. What actually existed before time began, and why does this ordered universe exist at all? Albert Einstein tackled these questions by revealing that space and time are inextricably woven together into a single cosmic fabric. This diagram illustrates a reality stranger still. When a single particle diverges into a wave of multiple possible trajectories, we enter the world of quantum physics. Here, certainty breaks down into pure probabilities. We are left with a paradox. The more rigorously we measure the mechanics of reality, the more mysterious that reality becomes. From the hearts of ancient stars came the elements of life: carbon, oxygen, iron. These building blocks of every living thing were forged in extreme, fiery cores exactly like this one. Inexplicably, this dead stellar matter organized itself into living cells. Cells combined to become organisms. Over time, life evolved into astonishing complexity. This visualization highlights how DNA operates almost exactly like written code. DNA is a literal language written in molecules, efficiently carrying complex generational instructions. Was this biological complexity the product of blind chance, physical necessity, or an underlying cosmic purpose we have yet to comprehend? This evolutionary process built the most complex structure known in the universe: the human brain. 100 billion neurons communicating through an intricate electric symphony. Matter climbed the evolutionary ladder and successfully built a physical machine entirely capable of analyzing the very universe that created it. Modern neuroscience has built a comprehensive map of the brain. We can track electrical impulses and measure neural activity with high-definition accuracy. But look at this logic model. On the left, we can measure the physical brainwave. On the right, a blank void. This represents the hard problem of consciousness, the inability to explain why there is an inner subjective experience at all. We can measure the physical mechanics of how an eye absorbs light, yet that data does not explain the internal feeling of seeing colors, possessing awareness, or dreaming dreams. This leaves scientists and philosophers in a debate. Does consciousness simply emerge from complex matter, or is awareness a fundamental property of reality itself? Despite our technological power, the process turning physical neurons into a self-aware mind remains unexplained by any physical model. Because science hits a boundary at conscious experience, people have historically looked elsewhere. From the faith of Abraham to the ancient Christian traditions of Ethiopia, humanity has wrestled with questions of God, faith, suffering, and purpose. These traditions ask metaphysical questions. Does the soul endure? What lies beyond the horizon of mortality? Where do forces like love, meaning, and morality actually come from? Consider the great synthesis. Empirical science and spiritual philosophy are not opposing forces. They are simply two distinct windows looking out at the exact same reality. These questions lead us toward a final horizon, the possibility that the universe is built on layers of information, woven into a pattern we are only beginning to recognize. As we stand beneath the stars, we discover something remarkable. The atoms within us were forged in ancient suns. The neurons within us contemplate eternity. Our conscious minds are the cosmos finally waking up. We are the universe, asking itself why it exists.